Thank you so much for tuning back into Nevada News Live, taking a look at downtown Fargo. We do have a little bit of those hazy skies due to that wildfire smoke still making its way through the valley. Now here in Fargo, we do have plenty of visibility, but temperatures are still sitting steady at 82 degrees with the winds out of the west at 6 miles an hour. Now, we do have that air quality warning for most of Minnesota. Now, it does include areas like Polk County and even areas like Bemidji, and this is in effect until noon on Wednesday because of some of that wildfire smoke and that haze. Now, how long this will stick around? Well, here throughout the next couple hours, we do have just that lighter wildfire smoke sticking around. And then tomorrow morning, we do still have some of that lighter smoke. It is getting to be better than what we are experiencing now, but we do have one last band trying to make its way through Tuesday night into the early hours of Wednesday morning. Now, this will sweep through. However, it will only impact our western counties, and in the Central Valley and even in parts of Minnesota, you will still just have some of that regular and that light wildfire smoke we are experiencing now. And then throughout the rest of your Wednesday morning, that wildfire smoke continues to diminish throughout the rest of your evening. Now, temperatures right now, most of us are in Minnesota are sitting in those 70s. Bemidji's sitting a little cooler at 74 degrees, but we are sitting in those 80s in Devils Lake, Halleck, and even here in Fargo. Now, with those warm temperatures, we're still tracking a few scattered showers and thunderstorms near Grand Forks in western part of Polk County. We are tracking that thunderstorm with some lightning as well. We're tracking some just to the south of Jamestown and near Langdon. Now, we have more thunderstorms throughout the next couple hours trying to diminish, but otherwise it's going to be smooth sailing tonight into the early hours of tomorrow morning. Clear skies and temperatures sitting in those low 60s and upper 50s. Now tomorrow morning we do get a band of some of that cloud coverage trying to make its way through, and it ultimately will by around lunchtime. In most of the northern counties, you will still sit in those 70s, but most of us in the Southern Valley will have those slightly breezy winds out of the west. But that's when that cold front arrives. This is where we're tracking some of those stronger thunderstorms sweeping through the later part of the evening hours and even into the afternoon and later evening. Now, this will be relatively quick moving. It will be all mostly gone out of our neck of the woods by 8 o'clock. And for some of that rain totals, we're not tracking too much. Areas in that light blue can see less than ½ an inch. And if you have areas of that green just near that Kittson and Pembina County area, you can see ½ an inch to 1 inch in total. Now, we get a little more rain out west for the Wednesday morning and Wednesday night area. But on Thursday is when we're tracking our next potential biggest for our rainfall, where areas can see 1 to 2 inches in that yellow, and even this orange is that 2 to 3 just to the west of Fargo here in western part of Cass County and even in Richland County. Now we're keeping our eye on that rainfall as well, and that will continue to go into Friday morning. But otherwise, temperatures are still going to be in those 70s until we get to the weekend. We get back up into those low 80s with that sunshine reappearing once again. But we do have those breezy conditions starting off Friday and trying to continue into that Saturday. But otherwise, heading into the rest of the weekend and even into next week, we're sitting around in those 50s for the morning. And then, Justin, 80s return for the evening with even an 85 on Thursday.
So it's a little break from the real heat before it's warming back up again. We're not done with summer yet.
We're not done with summer yet.
Thanks, Shelby. A local fast food restaurant in Fargo is set to temporarily close soon. We'll tell you how long you may be without your favorite chicken next.